my name is or anything?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hello. My name is Chris, and when I was just standing there and listening to Matt, what came to my mind was way back in my teenage when we were at school, and it was like O-levels those days, and we had a substitute teacher for our English, and she chose to do some poems by Dylan Thomas, and I just fell in love with the poems and the rhythm and everything else. As a 15-year-old, I absolutely adored him. And then when it came to exam time, the substitute teacher went, and we had our regular one, and there was a different, and she went back to the old syllabus of Chaucer's Nun's Priest Tale, and when the questions came up in the exam paper, I just felt so moved by the Dylan Thomas ones that I chose to answer those questions and not the regular ones. And I just remember that feeling of being really, like, I suppose at age and doing something really different than everybody else, because I knew everybody else was answering the Nun's Priest Tale and I was doing Dylan Thomas, and I just so loved his work, and I just remember in that exam room, it's like now, and I was just writing my response to it, pouring my heart out, and it was such a turning moment for me. It made me feel like a different person, and I was sort of growing up, and I fell in love with poetry and his poetry and rhythmic poetry, and so that was a really big turning point that I can really relate to now. I can still feel it, that feeling of like, oh, so wonderful. So that's my little story.